As part of my original video on factory weathering, I set up a poll to get a feel for where viewers to the channel stood on this topic. 2 months on, it's time to take a look at the latest poll numbers and consider what they might be telling us. Okay, let's get into it. Hi, thanks for joining today's video. 2 months ago, Beatrice, George and company weighed in on their views on whether they believed factory weathered models were a good idea or not. Let's get into the results. First of all, a third of respondents indicated they have no interest in weathered models at all. Of all the numbers we look at today, I suspect this figure is the most likely to be underreported, and that with a broader viewing base than I have on this channel, I think this number would be higher. Even as it stands, it's still a large percentage of people for whom this particular debate is irrelevant. The next result is that 6% of respondents indicated that factory applied weathering currently didn't meet their needs. If anything, I thought this would be a higher number. George would have sat in this category, being someone who preferred to engage in their own weathering rather than anything ready-made from the factory. The size of this number, along with those selecting the next 3 responses, is an indicator that a lot of people have an open mind with regard to factory weathering, and that if it was better and more available, they would be more likely to consider it. Next up, 29% indicated they would consider factory weathered models if they were more available. This is a bigger number than I would have expected, and is a positive indicator that there's a broader market for factory weathered models out there than I certainly would have expected. Again, you have to look at this number in the context of the viewership of this channel, which I do believe would be more amenable to weathered models in general. 21% said they would consider factory weathering if the quality was better, and while not an inconsiderable number, I'm surprised it's not higher. Apart from those with no interest in weathering at all, I would have seen this factor, rather than the range of models available, as being the biggest stumbling block. 12% said they tended to purchase factory weathered models whenever possible. It's not a huge number, but has to be caveated by the number of people selecting the previous 2 options. People like Beatrice and Henry would sit in this category, and I would probably put myself into this category as well. I think you could safely add this 12% to the 29% earlier to get an indicator of the base of respondents purchasing factory weathered models today. This combined 41% is higher than I would have expected, but again it has to be caveated by the profile of viewers to the channel and the profile of those people who actually took the survey. So overall, I believe the survey shows there is an appetite out there for factory weathered models, and more would be purchased if more were available and the standard of weathering was better. Unfortunately, YouTube polls are very limited in terms of the level of data you can gather, so there's no way of correlating anything to get a better understanding of the numbers. Since I posted my original video on this topic, I have posted a running session of a fully factory weathered train consisting of the Dapol 52 I had mentioned in the original video and a selection of weathered coaches from Bachmann. My subsequent running sessions of the Accurascale Class 55 Nimbus and the Bachmann Class 55 Pinza also featured factory weathered Mark I coaches from Bachmann. Links to the original video and these running sessions are in the description. To be fair to Bachmann, they have probably carried the largest percentage of factory weathered models of any of the manufacturers, and in general produce at least one weathered locomotive for each class that they cover. So how do you feel about the poll results? Are they along the lines that you would have expected, or are there some surprises for you? For any of the 2022 locomotive releases, are there any you would have liked to have seen a weathered option provided? Feedback as always in the comments please. Lastly, I'd like to thank everyone who participated in the poll, as well as those who contributed in the comments of the original video. The poll remains open, so if you didn't get to cast your vote first time out, please go over there now and have your say. I'll be getting up close and personal with a couple of Hornby models over the next few weeks, so I hope to talk to you about those in due course. Thanks for joining today, look forward to seeing you on the next one, and in the meantime take care and happy modelling.